Hi Arlene, thanks a lot for being interviewed by my blog Dragonfly on the Wall. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
So let me start with first question. So based on your personal business experience, can you share with us one mistake that you made when you were young, and how would you handle it differently now?
Oh, well, if there was just one mistake, it would be easy to think of it, but there's been many mistakes that I've made as an entrepreneur over time. The one that probably strikes me as the most important one that I made, that I learned the best lesson from, was just growing the business a little bit too rapidly without having the financial understanding and the ability to manage that growth profitably at the very beginning of the business cycle. So I learned a lot about balance sheets, and I learned early on about the importance of ensuring that you had a great CFO and a great accounting system in place.
Great, thanks. The second question is about rejections. Entrepreneurs often get tons of rejections in the pursuit of their dreams. So can you share the ways that you handle rejections early in your early years, and how would you handle them differently now?
One of the things that's the benefit of growing older is that you care far less about how others perceive you, and you care more about who you are as a person. So rejection in the early days of building a business can be really difficult to deal with. You tend to get overwhelmed by it, and I actually, what I've learned about rejection is that if you as an entrepreneur don't really believe in what you are doing and don't hold on to your vision, nobody else will. So you have to learn to deal with rejection. You have to learn to deal with people who are saying, oh, that'll never work, or that's a bad idea, and just keep going regardless of what others tell you. Very
true. The next question is about luck. Please share with us an example of the lucky break in your early part of the career, and how did you seize that opportunities? And lastly, what's your view on quote-unquote lucky break?
You know, I'm in the marketing business, and so lucky breaks for me come when people recognize and appreciate the value that we have and see us as the partner that they want to choose. So while that may not be perceived as lucky to some, because it is planned and it is a business opportunity, it is partly a combination of the right time, the right place, the right people, the right opportunity, the right message. And when you combine all those things together, that is actually what luck is. And luck is something that actually you create, not something that just happens to you simply because you happen to be in the right place.
Yeah. You work hard, like some other dragons have said. You work hard to be lucky. Yeah.
You work very hard to be lucky. That's exactly right.
And do you have a technique to give or receive honest and sometimes unpleasant feedback or advice?
It's something that I've honed over time. You know, it's difficult to tell people exactly what you believe and feel about performance. But what I've learned over the years, and as a mother and as a leader of a business, that honesty and integrity and direct approaches don't have to be mean and hurtful and harmful. They can be helpful and exactly what the person needs to hear. So framing things and the truth in the right way is important, but being able to be truthful is very important.
And let's end with some lighthearted questions that I've asked other dragons. And I've got bonus question for lady dragons here too. The first question is, first lighthearted question is, if you were a tree, what kind of tree do you like to be and why?
Well, I think you might be surprised by my answer. My answer is I would like to be a redwood tree. Redwood tree,
okay. Why?
Because, you know, when they're knocked down, they continue to grow because they're resistant, because they're lasting, they get better with age and they grow with age, and they don't react to circumstance. So whatever happens around them, the tree continues to survive. So they have great survival instincts, which I really like.
Right, great. Okay, another different tree.
Yeah.
Okay, the last one is specially reserved for you, Arlene.
Okay.
It's a bonus question. If you were a pair of shoes, what kind of shoes do you like to be and why?
Why would you come up with that question?
I don't know why.
If I was a pair of shoes, what shoes would I like to be and why? I'd want to be shoes that were sensible and sexy. And that's a hard thing to find in a pair of shoes. So they have to be comfortable, but they have to be attractive, and they have to make a statement, and they have to be able to finish off an outfit. But you know, at the end of the day, they have to be something you can wear for 8 hours at a time too.
Right. Great. Thanks a lot, Arlene.
You're welcome.
It's a great interview.
My pleasure.